Hey man, I heard you wanted to learn how to default properly on T-side. Come on, get in, I'll show you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I am Ghost Rob. You already clicked on the video and you saw the title. Let's fix your Dust 2 T-side default. So you might be asking yourself, Ghost Rob, what is a default? First, pathing. So the way we're going to start our Dust 2 default is we are going to have two players who spawn on the leftmost side are going to go ahead and go into tunnels, all right? Now, their idea is to basically, you can go loud or quiet. You want to get into lower tons and you want to have control of this position. Now we go to the others. We'll start off with the third player or the one who is closest to suicide. What this player is going to do is he's going to jump down here. Maybe he's going to jump spot once or twice, but you're going to zoom in on this bottom pin and you're going to left click throw a smoke, all right? That is going to be your basic doors smoke, all right? This is a mandatory for basically any round of dust. So once that smoke is down, you can jump spot a little bit. You're then going to back up against this wall and aim at this top corner and W, run and throw a Molotov, all right? This Molotov is going to help your other player who's going mid have a easy time swinging without being peeked from Cat. Now that mid player that we just talked about, he is going to come around this side and wait for that smoke to pop, wait for the molly. He's going to see if anyone's pushing from the jump spotter and suicide. He's going to be ready to fight them. Maybe he's going to flash for himself. Anything around here. And then you're going to swing out and try and group up with your tunnels teammates. Now, the farthest right spawn player can sit around long doors. Maybe he'll help up fight in mid in the beginning of the round. And then he is going to go long and he is going to make sure no one pushes. As seen by these circles here is where everyone should be at this point, all right? The suicide guy is going to run out to top mid and help this guy while doors is smoked and Cat is mollied. And we have our two players who went tons who are going to crest, make sure they don't get killed by a booster here, and start to scale. As the lower players clear, you want to make sure no one could be in any cubbies. And you're going to slowly start to walk out. Doors will be smoked and Cat would be mollied. All you have to worry about is a potential booster here and anyone in lower. So as you're coming out lower, this is what's going to happen here. You can jump on this ledge of the box right here, anywhere on this right side, and you can jump up and start to peek Cat, all right? So one of the lower players is going to come up here with his top mid teammate, and you guys are going to slowly clear Cat. Once Cat is mollied, or if they smoke it, you're going to have to sit here and wait it out. What your other lower player is going to do is he's going to stand on this wall right here, and he is going to aim at this corner of this building. When your teammates on Cat are about to peek, and they hopefully let you know, you're going to throw this flash, the Kerrigan flash. Is going to pop right up here. It's going to blind absolutely anyone who's jiggling this, holding it, anyone who's back here. Every single position looking at Cat is going to be full blinded. By this point of the round, we are going to have a guy lining up the Kerrigan flash. We are going to have our buddy lurking around here holding the smoke or getting ready to throw the mid to B smoke. And we're going to have our two players Cat who are getting flashed and fighting this first Cat angle. The last player is sort of going to be floating between here and long, all right? You want to make sure no one pushes long still. You don't want anyone coming up long late in the round and messing up your entire play. Or he's going to be up here helping to support. But you do want to be around here if you're holding long, because that way you can go with your teammates fast once a decision is made. So starting with the Cat players, if you guys are fighting on Cat and you manage to kill one or maybe even two, that would be a good sign to go ahead and start scaling towards A. Your teammates in mid can come follow you up Cat, and the person who is holding long can start aggressing. Some of the things we can throw from here, basically if you get into this corner right here and aim right here on the middle of this ledge in between the box and the wall, you can left click a smoke. That is going to be your lurk smoke, all right? You can walk behind the smoke all day and start to take contact as you wish. If we're throwing the smoke, it's probably also a good idea to molly CT, all right? This is going to be huge. They're going to have players going towards mid and CT if you're messing around in mid, and this is going to cut off their rotates. While you're at it, you can have a teammate throwing a flash anywhere in this direction. As long as it's above your teammates' heads and behind them, it's not going to blind them at all. So that would be option A. Everything went well towards the A bomb site. You got a kill or two. It's time to crunch on the site before the rotates get here. You're going to have your long player coming up and around. It's going to be beautiful. Now, you guys might be asking, Ghost Rob, they smoked us off on Cat. What should we be doing? Great question. So they just smoked you off in Catwalk. Another thing you can do is you can start going mid to B. So this mid player can crouch in this corner right here, find the skinny plank with 2 nails in it, and you want to aim on this corner in line with the nails and jump throw, all while crouched. This is going to be your perfect mid to B smoke. Now what you can also do from the same position is standing up. You can find this line right here on the wall, go down a little bit into the white of this box, and left click a molly. This molly is going to perfectly molly out the right side cubby, and it's actually going to give you a little bit of space to start coming out. So once you have cubby mollied and mid to be smoked, you can left click a flash in this corner, and that is going to be your perfect pop flash. It's going to let you come out here and fight everyone mid to B. So the player who threw the util and the 2 cat players are going to want to jump down and fight into mid to B. All right, this player can then shift walk back up tons and make sure no one pushed through, which would leave the top mid long player to be on a lurk. Okay, it's okay to lurk every once in a while. You can let this guy stay here. There's no rush. He doesn't have to be with the team. He can sit right here, see if someone pushes long, and better yet, when he's sitting here, maybe they're gonna push through Cat all the way down to mid to B to try and catch up with your teammates, all right? And he's going to be up here waiting for them. Or he's going to walk up Cat and watch the CT players come through. So the way that this default works is you're basically looking at where you can get a pick on the map. I know a lot of the higher elo people are going to think this and think, Ghost Rob, you're saying the most basic things. Honest to God, it is not that basic to a lot of people who do not play this game as much as we do. The default round is reactionary, all right? Basically, there's a set of rules that is going to be the basic thing you need to do, and then you react to whatever happens afterwards. Those basic things are going to be like smoking doors, mollying Cat, flashing Cat. Those are some of the basic things. The reactionary is going to be, where did we kill someone after? Maybe your long player caught a kill at long doors. That wouldn't be a bad idea to start pressuring A little bit. You're going to cause some mid players to rotate. It's going to leave B open. Or there's even a chance that your tunnels players managed to kill someone who pushed upper. That's a free B site if that's the case. Or maybe you kill one lower and then the default continues out because they just gave you a free kill that doesn't really give you any space on the map. The idea of this video is just to let you know what are the must-dos on T-side in your default round. With that being said, if you guys like the shorter video style like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love all of you, and I'll see you later.